West Coast Comics.
Hey guys, how you doing? So I want to do another Q&A, and we're gonna do that. And just to let you know, I am gonna do another FAQ video soon. That's not what this one is. This is just regular Q&A. But I am gonna do another FAQ because I did notice that there are still other questions that I have been asked a number of times, and I figure, what the hell, I might as well just do it and try to get every question in there as I can. So there we go. But before that, let's do this. And we're going to start with AJ Voss, who said, what was it like coming back for Power Rangers crossovers like To the 10th Power and Forever Red? Well, both of those situations were actually very different because I had actually gotten to know most of, if not all of, the Lost Galaxy crew before doing To the 10th Power. So, yeah, I knew everybody that was there. I was good with all of them. But with Forever Red, I knew a handful of guys. I knew Selwyn, and I knew Danny, obviously from Lost Galaxy, and then I knew Sean. But beyond that, I didn't know anybody else. So they were both very different situations. Um, Doing the 10th Power one was just like, hanging out with all my friends again. And doing Forever Red was like basically starting Power Rangers in space all over again, where I really don't know that many people around here. But when I did do it, I hung out with Jason Frank the whole time. So that was really cool. Good question. From the Saiyan Viper. Yeah. He said, Chris, I did this for you. And then he put a link on the comments board. And it's a video of him doing a morph. And it's mine. He does the let's rock it, and then he turns it to me. So good stuff. Loving it. Up next from Estuan Slippers. I don't know if I said that right. Estuan. I might be right. I might be wrong. But they said, "What happened? You changed a lot." Imagine that. After 20 years. Wow. I changed a lot. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. And I'm just gonna take that as a compliment. So thank you. From K's Hardy. That might be right. Keiz. I'm gonna go with K's. Says share your gamer tag. Okay, I will. On the PSN, my gamer tag is Dark Beast King. 3 words. Dark Beast King. There you go. I don't have an Xbox, so sorry. There you go. From Yukitoku758. Hey Chris, I have a question. I just saw the new Power Rangers movie, and there's this scene where Zordon, oh yay, he's alive, mentions that the new Rangers are joining a legion of warriors, which is apparently supposed to suggest that the Alien Rangers, Phantom, Zeo Gold Ranger, and Andros all exist in that universe. Maybe the sequel can have you guys return and you can kill Zordon again? This time just for the fun of it? Anyways, on to the real question. Have you seen the new Power Rangers film? And if they did make a sequel, would you want to be a part of it or in a cameo like Jason did in the movie? Yes, I have seen it. I did see the movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I was actually talking to, I believe it was Joe and Joe from that hashtag show. We all went out and saw the movie together. There was a bunch of us, and I didn't even realize how many people were there in the theater with us because I showed up late with DJ, also from that hashtag show. We got in there like maybe I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes late. So everybody already took their seats and all that. So when we're leaving, I'm like coming out and I'm saying like, "Oh shit, Yoshi was with us." I was like, "What the? I didn't know Yoshi was with us. When did that happen?" Shit. After that, we had a really big party and we were all talking and stuff. And that, like, getting back to what I was saying, was when Joe and I were talking, and I believe he said they're looking to make a pretty good series out of it. So the idea of them making a sequel, that's already in the works. Believe me. So I think he was saying like they're looking to do like 6 maybe, which That's too much. Don't want to do that. That's too much. I would say 3. Cap it at 3, because after 3, you're going to really be stressed for coming up with new ideas of what the hell to do and all that. But, yeah, so if they're going to do another one, which they are, would I want to be a part of it in a cameo like Jason? Jason Frank was in the movie? Jason and Amy? Sure. As long as nobody mentions Bleach. There you go. Case Hardy came in with 2 of them right here. You should try the Demon Hunter, which is a reference to a Diablo 3 video that I had put up. Game footage of me playing Diablo 3 really terribly, by the way. And then, you're the best, man. My condolences for your son. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Google Sandshrew. Google Sandshrew 1. Good name. Gotta say, I think In Space was the best Power Ranger series by a long way, and you were a big reason for it. Thank you for the great childhood memories. Thank you for the great compliment. All right. Scarlet Crimson actually has a couple here. Hey Chris, I have a question for your next Q&A. Have you seen Saban's new Power Rangers movie yet, and how do you feel about it? If not, do you plan to see it anytime soon? And hey, I'm new here. Glad I found the Red Ranger from space. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch your next stream, Chris. Looking forward to chatting with you. So, have I seen the new Power Rangers movie yet, and how do I feel about it? Yes, and yes. The movie was really good. It was a lot of fun. The action was pretty fun. It was one thing that I really liked about this, as opposed to say the original series. Not to say anything bad about any of the Austin and Walter and David and all of them. No, nothing bad to say about them. But in this movie, when it's teenagers with attitude, they're actually teenagers with attitude. Whereas in the original series, ain't nobody had an attitude. Come on, man. Each one of them was like the nicest kid in the world. They were so sweet and wonderful and lovely and perfect and all that. So that was one thing that I noticed in this movie that I was like, yeah, they kind of did a little better with that in this one than they did with the original series. Also, this one was really all about the Blue Ranger. That kid RJ, he just stole the show. They were like all about not that any of the other kids did a bad job in this movie. No, they were all great. But they really focused heavy with the story, the dialogue, and all that. They really focused heavy on the blue kid, RJ. So there you go. Morphin Reviewer 97 said, awesome video, Chris. I was just wondering if you have seen the new Power Rangers 2017 movie yet, and if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Just answered that. Then they said, oh no, that was a double. Okay, they said the same thing twice. Okay, here we go. This is different. From Stone Cold 1988. We all know Stone Cold. Stone Cold always says great things. The fucking Seymour episode didn't need to happen. That's how you started the comment. That's how you do it. We already had an episode with a fucking monster with a heart. That was really Cassie's episode. And the Ninja Turtle shit was straight annoying. I agree. I think I'd have beat the shit out of the other Rangers for bringing other motherfuckers onto my ship and all that shit. Yes, there would be a lot of dead Rangers on that ship if Andros really got to react the way that he wanted to. See, fucking episodes like those made me realize, even way back then, had y'all not had to film those BS episodes, I think the Countdown to Destruction episodes would have been way better, making them longer with all the shit they left out. Chris, cuz you still the best Red Ranger out there and shit. Well, thank you. All right. Also, my deepest condolences, man. Sorry for your loss, mate. Thank you for that, too, Stone Cold. I will address that in a few moments. But as far as all those other shit you said, you give my seal of approval. Good stuff, man. All right, so Noah Bam says, just found your channel, man. Mad respect for what you've done with not only In Space, but your future endeavors with your comic book company. Looking forward to it. Thank you, brother. I love it. I love it. Yes, we're all trying to make the comic happen and shit like that. So there we go. Ghibli TV. I don't know if I said that right, but Gibri, probably. Man, you're awesome. Keep doing you, man. Hashtag best Red Ranger. Hashtag fuck yeah, you're right. Up next is the bear. The bear, you have my deepest and sincerest condolences, Chris. Much love to you and your family. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm going to address that in a moment. Up next is Christy Verga. I be a Power Ranger, yes or no? Yes? We'll go with yes. There you go. And Nelson Cuero said, cool shirt. Sorry about your little boy. I don't know what shirt I was wearing, but thank you, Nelson. And now, just to address that, so nobody gets any misconceptions, yes. Well, in 2015, I lost my little boy, Tora. I love my little boy. I had him for 19 years. In 2016, which both happened in the same goddamn month, I lost my little girl, Shizuka. Both happened in December, who I had her for about 20 years. So, just so you guys see, this is Tora, the black one. This is Shizuka, the happy gray one. I'm just kidding. She was very happy. But I appreciate you all sending me condolences and all that shit. I love them. You can see that it says, you had me at meow. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a big time cat person. And I personally feel that when you have anybody with you, whatever species they may be, but when you have anybody with you for 20 years, they are 100% your family. So, yeah. Thank you for all the well wishing and all that. I do miss both my little munchkins. Tora was a major pain in the ass. He really, really was. But he was my pain in the ass. And Shizuka was just, she was a fucking princess and she could do no wrong. So, and again, she was my princess. So, but I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Mwah. I'm going to hit the road. And yes, I will be doing another FAQ and I will be doing, some update videos, about possible convention stuff coming up. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I love you. I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Mwah.